Got left example 4 and example 5. So example 4, what if your equation is in what we call standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. A and b are the coefficients of x and y, and c is the constant, the just number, right? 10 is the constant. These two are called coefficients. Okay, so if it's in this form, it's not in slope-intercept form, which means, one, you could take it and put it in slope-intercept form. I'd be okay with that. A lot of people lose a negative or something like that when they're moving things around. Be careful with that. Or it's actually easier if you think about it. What do you know about X-intercept and Y-intercepts? What do you know about the Y-intercept? You should know that x is always 0, right? X is always 0. Okay, let's go with that. That means it's a coordinate. The y-intercept of this equation is a coordinate where x is 0. So basically, you know half of the y-intercept right now. All you have to do is this. Plug in 0 for x. Go up here and plug in, we know x is 0. Put in 0 right there. So 5 times x, which is 0, plus 2y equals 10. That's 0. Excuse me. That's nothing. So basically we have 2y equals 10, which means we divide by 2, y equals 5. Now look at this. If x is 0, y is 5. So if x is 0, y is 5. You have the y-intercept. If you did this in your head, it would take you 2 seconds. You would say, okay, 0 here, that means 2y equals 10, y is 5. Oh, there you go. The y-intercept is 0, 5. All you need to do is find one more coordinate, right, to make a line. You need one, you need two coordinates, and you draw a line between them. What do you know about an x-intercept? If I drew a little graph up here, I know it's sloppy, but this is your y-intercept because it touches the y-axis. This is your x-intercept. What do you know about every x-intercept? What is the y value of this right here? What's the y value? It's 0. So every x-intercept, the y value is always 0. Same thing. You know half of your x-intercept right now. The y value is 0. Okay? So all you have to do is put in 0 for y right here. Put in 0 for y. So 5x plus 2y equals 10. Put in 0 for y. So 5x plus 2 times 0 equals 10. Pretty soon you'll realize it always makes nothing. So you put 0 here, that's nothing. So basically you got 5x equals 10. Divide by 5, x equals 2. So if y was 0, x is 2. So y is 0, x is 2. You have two coordinates that you just get to graph on a coordinate grid, and boom, you draw your line and you're done. It actually takes less time than for you to switch this around and make it slope-intercept form. And it's more accurate because people mess it up all the time. Okay? So basically, if you have something in standard form, you find your intercepts and then graph. Okay? Find your y-intercept, 0, 5. Find your x-intercept, 2, 0. Let's put that on a graph real quick. Put it on this. What did I say? I forget already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, I think. 0, 5. I forget. What was it? Oh no. Did I lose everything? I did. Now, all I have to do is this. Here's actually what I do. I'm going to make it real quick. I put in 0 for x and I put in 0 for y. Watch what I do. 0 for x, that's nothing. And y is 5. Okay, 0, 5. Yeah, that was right. And then put in 0 for y. And that's gone. So you got 5x equals 10, which means x is 2. Seriously, takes 2 seconds. Graph these two. 0, 5, 2, 0. 0, 5, 2, 0. So yes, 0, 5. What's this? 0, 5, and 2, 0. Plot those 2 points and draw a line. Okay. There we go. Theirs is 5x plus 2y equals 10. Okay? That's how you draw something in standard form, not slope-intercept. Okay? Find your intercepts. Alright, last question. Example 5. Graph these two things, y equals 2 and x equals -3. So 2 parts here. Y equals 2, there's 1, and x equals -3. Basically is this. If you have y equals some number a, whatever, 2, 5, -2, it is a horizontal line. Okay? At a, whatever a is. Okay? What if you have x equals some number a? X equals -3, x equals 5, whatever number it is. That is a vertical line at that number a. Okay? Let's put those two on a graph. Y equals 2, x equals -3. Whew, excuse me. Let's see. Y equals 2. We'll do y equals 2 first. It's a horizontal line. As soon as I see y equals, I think, oh, it's a horizontal line because there's no slope here. At 2, so 1, 2. Put a dot here and make a horizontal line. So anytime you see y equals a number, just make a horizontal line at that number. Next, what about x equals? So x equals, I forget, -3. Okay? X equals, as soon as I see x equals, I think that's a vertical line at whatever this number is. So vertical line at -3. So I have to come across the x-axis and say -1, 2, 3. Here's -3. Draw a vertical line. And this is how you draw, these are easy. This is how you draw anything, any horizontal line and any vertical line. Okay, it's either y equals is this way, x equals is this way. And that's it. Okay, that's section 3, graphing.